Alright guys, for today's tutorial you're going to need some Nair face cream, okay? And you're going to be needing some of these Q-tips. These are from the nail care section, but they're pointed, so it's perfect for what we're going to be doing. And a spoolie brush. To start off, I'm just going to brush my brow hairs back. Because they're more on the silky side and they move around too much, I just brush them back so they don't get in the way. And then I'm going to take some of my Nair cream, a little at a time, and I'm going to start like outlining the bottom part of my brow. If you are scared to do this, you guys, you can always outline your shape with a, like an eyeliner pencil or a lip pencil or black, pencil before doing this. Since I've been doing this for a while now, I don't really need to do that. I pretty much know the shape that I'm going for, and I usually do the same thing. Okay, in this video, I also didn't speed it up much because I wanted you guys to see every single thing. So it's a little longer, just a little bit. But I wanted you guys to see pretty much, how I do this, freehand, I guess, or free, I don't know, without the stencil part, and just clean up my brows. And this is usually how I prepare myself to start filming for you guys and do beauty tutorials. I usually do this at the beginning of the week before I film any beauty tutorials, okay? So as you guys can see, I'm just outlining the bottom part of my brow, and I'm doing it in small strokes. Sometimes I do it in quick strokes if I'm in a rush, but for this video's sake, I'm just going to do it real slowly so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. If you guys are doing this freehand, make sure to keep checking to see if both sides are even. Okay, I do the same thing when I do my wing liner. I always check both sides. Alright, as you guys can see, I'm adding a bit more because I have very small brow hairs that grow, by my, space right there where my brow highlight usually goes. So I'm adding a little bit more of the hair remover just to cover those areas so that all the small little hairs can go too. Alright, now for the top, I'm using a very small amount, and I don't know if you guys can notice, I'm kind of like pushing down the Q-tip and turning it at the same time. This helps control my hand on the top part to make sure that I do the line straight, okay? Notice how I just roll it while dragging it. Yeah, I do this to just, kind of help control my hand. But if this doesn't work for you, just do whatever, is easier and comfortable for you, okay? Alright, so now I'm gonna move on to the other side. When it comes down to doing the top part of the brow, the top part will, process, I guess, a little faster than the bottom part because the hairs on the top part of my brow are thinner than the bottom part. So you want to work a little fast when it comes down to the top, but still, make sure it's clean, okay? And guys, if, you're very sensitive to chemicals and whatever, please do like a, a patch test or spot test or something like that. Wait 24 hours to make sure that you're not allergic to anything, because I am not responsible if you guys do this and you mess up, okay? So please do a little test to make sure that you're not going to get any reaction, okay? Alright, so now I'm just going to clean up the front part of my brow. If I had waited a couple of more weeks, I probably would have grew a full-on unibrow, but yeah, that's not going to happen. So here I have like a baby unibrow thing going on, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the remover there as well. I'm not going to push back my brow all the way. I've done it in the past before, only because of other people, and I didn't like how my brows looked, so I just let them grow how they usually grow and remove, the hair that I don't want to be in the middle of my brow. And that's about it. Pushing your brows back kind of make them look strange, and it just changes the whole way your face looks, okay? Maybe some people can get away with pushing their brows back, but I'm just not one of them, and I don't like the way it looks, so. Alright, as you guys can see, I'm pulling down the hair remover just a bit more, making sure all the little hairs are covered. because I don't want to have to go back and have to, you know, remove any extra hair, but that can happen at times. So, you know, just keep a tweezer nearby so you can pluck any random hair that's left behind, okay? Alright guys, so I'm gonna finish off the top part of my brow and I'm pretty much done. So now all we have to do is wait. Alright, yeah, I know I look super crazy. Okay, don't worry, let's just laugh together. Alright guys, so while I was waiting, I got bored and did my upper lip. Oh gosh, this is like so crazy, but totally worth the time. Alright, so before I actually clean off my brows, I'm gonna go ahead and clean off my upper lip because that definitely comes off faster because the hairs are very thin on top of there. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean that off. And to tell you the truth, I only leave the cream on my upper lip for maybe a minute or two, and then on my brows I leave it on for 3, maybe 4 to 5 minutes, okay? Do not leave it on there all day for, you know, no, don't do that. You're gonna like melt your skin off or something, and I don't want you to do that. Alright, to take off the hair, I use a Bounty paper towel. It's better to use the paper towel than a baby wipe because the baby wipes have chemicals in them. So just a paper towel and water, and it will be better if you did this by the sink just in case you get the cream on other parts of your face. You can wash it off. Alright, so I'm just going to start by wiping it upward and pressing down so that the hairs can come out. I'm going to show you guys how the hairs look every time I wipe, just so you can see what's coming off. Just don't rub it into your hairline, okay guys? Just don't do that. So what I'm doing here is kind of like, the paper towel is wet, but I squeezed out most of the water. So I'm just wiping off the product, and then I rinse out the paper towel with clean water and then wipe it again, okay? Once you're done taking off all the product off your face, you're gonna want to go and wash off your entire face just to make sure everything is off. Just wash it with warm water, okay? No soap, no face wash, no brush or nothing, because you know your skin right now is very sensitive right after taking off the hair, so you don't want to irritate it, okay? Just wait a couple of hours before washing your face with any soap or face wash, okay, so it doesn't bother you. Alright guys, so I came back from washing my face. I'm just going to give my face a nice patting with a clean paper towel. You can use a towel that you'd use just for your face to pat dry your face, okay? Alright guys, so I'm pretty much done. I'm just gonna brush my brow hairs in place, and this is how my brows look before and this is how they look after. One of my brows has more of an arch in it naturally, so that's just how it is. Nothing I can do about changing that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.